Don't worry about it.
Hey everyone, we made it.
Hi. We've arrived.
Oh, I'm waving and you can't see me waving because it's my hand that's cut off screen because I don't know what's wrong with my camera. Probably the same thing that's wrong with me. It's just a lot, you guys.
It's just
Too much to talk about, really.
Living on the edge.
do we want to run through the concert merch real quick?
Can't help yourself from falling.
For those who don't know, the Hobie merch just dropped. The Hobie tour merch.
Yes.
It didn't just drop. Calm down, guys. Don't freak out.
Or sorry, the
preview.
preview dropped with the prices.
Preview. Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
Preview dropped.
And we are getting so good at guessing how much money something is going to be. And because we all in the server were like, that sweater, $200 at least.
200 to 250 was our guesstimation. 225. Look at us nailing it.
Yep, exactly.
All right, I'm screen sharing.
I wasn't going to get that sweater no matter how much I wanted.
Hi.
Look,
Redlands,
okay.
California. Hello.
This little ball cap.
The little Ami Bomb cap is the cutest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life.
I know.
really
It really is. Do you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of growing up in Michigan where people had statues of the goose and the gander on their front porch, and they would dress it for the seasons. That's what that's how cute that is. That threw me way back.
Gotta have a little pouch.
Yeah, you have to. You have to have a little crossbody.
Everything is so super, super cute. And I want all
I know. I want every
I
little
can have none of it.
fucking
I
item
can
from
have
this.
none of it.
You know what's really funny to me though? I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, I'm on
Is
this.
Tell us.
the concert, I was expecting spiky red and black after he dropped the concert stuff.
Yeah.
And what we got was soft cutie patootie in shades of muted browns and yellows.
We got
Which I-
swirl colors.
There's still some red and
Exactly.
black though, which is good.
There's definitely still some red and black, but I was very surprised at the direction it went in. I like it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
That chipmunk
I
key
mean,
ring, I swear to
I
God.
need
chipmunk
this
ring.
the little
Well,
swirl
and this
with
scarf
the,
thing.
sunglasses. I mean,
That's
I'm
cute.
dying.
This is giving a little bit of right
Dying.
place, wrong person. A little bit. Like the black and white with the scribbly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, good.
It's so
Georgie
fucking
told me
cute.
that they still do dress the geese. Thank you. Thank
Good.
you. Because I haven't been, I haven't
also-
lived in the Midwest
Oh,
for
good.
20,
Oh, good. They do still dress the geese.
Good.
I
20 plus
mean,
years. I haven't lived there.
am in agreement with Christina's mom that spaces don't belong in crossword puzzles.
I know,
I
but you know what?
I get it.
It's
Why
not
they
his
did
fault.
It, though. Yeah, it's not his fault.
Could
but
they
I do
make
get
it
why
look-
they did it. They were trying to separate Los and Angeles into.
Clearly they've never done a crossword before.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they don't know. They don't know how crosswords.
Could this look more like a
Listen.
wedding ring set?
Stop giving us rings. God damn it. Stop it.
Yeah. If the goal
Stop
is to
giving
decrease
Army
Delulu.
rings. What are you trying to do?
Okay. I think that's it.
They live in feeding our delusions. That's where they just live. That's their world.
It's a very interesting color palette. I'll say that much.
I love it.
I
want that
love,
sweater
like,
so fucking bad.
the squirrel color of the sweater is really
You
cute.
just
And
made
how
me
it's
think
like
of that.
brown on the outside and like but has like a white belly like a squirrel. Like that's
like
adorable.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going to. This is giving me a little bit King of the Hill. Like anybody else?
Somebody said like brownies troop. Did you say that?
It was me with the.
It does make me think of the brownies because the little hat
A
was
little
like
bit, yeah.
just a lot
No, I
like
said
that.
like the
Yeah.
little kind of brown toned like skort thing.
Listen,
wore
if
in-
you
in
get
Paris.
that hat for your Ami Bomb, you have to get the human version so you can match it.
Oh, that's true.
This is
You don't-
just
listen.
a need.
This is listen, your army bomb is your bestie. You need to it's like couples dressing.
Oh God.
You know, that's samesies.
Yep. I'm just saying the
Samesies.
brownies wore culottes when I was a brownie.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
they did.
culottes.
The little squirts. The little squirts.
Culottes. Oh my
He's
god.
bringing back culottes.
Ash.
Only, to be clear, only a few people in the world, one of whom is J-Hope, could make culottes happen.
Yeah.
Dude,
I think
J-Hope.
J-Hope would have been.
J-Hope do what he
Does
wants.
anybody else think that J-Hope would have been an amazing brownie? I'm just saying. I think he would have sold some.
He would have he would have
had.
had all of the badges.
Yes.
Except
All the
anything
badges.
involving bugs.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, anything creepy.
Anything involving bugs. I agree.
If it involved bugs, he would have only earned the badge if he had an assistant going with him.
If he
But
only if he had Jimin with him.
No, it'd be
He would need.
I could
he would
see
need
Tay
a
being really
helper.
into, like, they're just your friends, buddy. Just look at
Actually,
them.
no,
Jimin-
that situation would call for Taeyang more because Taeyang's the one that always tries to save the bugs. Jimin just kills them.
Yeah, yeah.
So funny, given how compassionate Jimin is. When it comes to bugs, he's like,
Yes.
nope, no time.
Still, did we ever find out
outta
what
here.
Jimin was screaming about in the bathroom that JK was just like,
Yeah.
no.
I know. Well, hey everybody.
Hey,
Now
sorry.
we're 8 minutes in. No worries.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
just killing some time waiting
Yeah,
for
sorry.
people to show up.
Look, we have to talk about breaking news. I will unshare this, but we just wanted to share because that's what we were talking about as we were going live was all the
'Cause
merch.
The preview dropped at exactly 8:00. So
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
So
exciting.
hello everybody. Good evening. We are down 2 tonight. Patricia
20.
is still out of town visiting her family in Spain, and Steph is at work right now. Sadly,
But I'm feeling much better. So
yeah. But Quince is back up.
Yes.
Hey.
mostly
We
back
did,
up.
Yeah,
and
maybe
we
not
did
100%,
the blog
but-
today. So
I'm going to talk about that in a minute.
okay.
Just
Okay.
just
my bad.
welcome the people.
Yes. So
Welcome the people.
Welcome
Welcome. Bienvenidos.
Blog
Hey,
has,
everybody.
Like 4 bullet points.
thank you for being here. Thank you for being
Yes.
here.
Thank you. How's your week
Thank
going,
you.
everybody?
Hopefully
How's
better
everybody doing?
than ours.
Yeah. Hey, fun fact, in Arizona, you can plant outside once the danger of the first frost is gone, and that's usually around Valentine's Day. So I did all my planting. So here's one of my pots, and one of my pansy pots, and yes,
Look
it
at
is
those
purple.
pansies. Look at those
I know,
pansies.
right?
It's cute.
Right?
It's cute that
Look
where
at 'em.
you are, the danger of the first frost is gone, while we
The
sit
danger?
here with 7 inches of snow.
I know, it's really
I got
weird,
another
right?
month, man. Aren't we at probably the same latitude? And I've got another month.
Hey,
I don't
It
know.
is
Thank
what
you
it
guys
is, man.
so much in the chat. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
yes,
Yes. Well, we'll do a very quick intro. Hi, we are Army Project 529. We thought we would be bored when BTS was enlisted, so we thought we'd give ourselves something to do. Ha 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 ha. We are a year and 2 months into
Past
this.
us was so dumb.
Yeah, we're a year and 2 months into this, and you can tell that we're doing great.
So great.
We're so great.
So
We're
great.
too great, sweeties.
But seriously, we're so happy we started this community because we couldn't find what we wanted, and we're very happy with what we've created and everybody that we found. So thank you for being here. I won't go through everything that we do because we are short tonight. We'll only be here for about an hour. But I'm Katie. To my left with the she-ball cap, which, yes, we sell in the shop, is Quince, also known as Lisa. Right above me with the white headphones is Christina. And next to her is Doc. There you go.
Woohoo!
Hey, everybody.
Woohoo!
Hi, friends.
Look at us. Look at us.
Look at us.
Nailing the
friendo.
names.
All right.
We're also known as the Machme line.
Yep.
We
Yeah, no,
are,
I mean, actually, technically, Christina's part of the Hound line, but that's okay. We let her in.
she's a mock name.
Yeah.
She's
a
an
mock
honorary
name.
Machne line. Much like Namjoon just kind of bounces back and forth between the Machne and the Shang line. That's Christina.
Yeah.
She's sometimes with us.
It's true.
Yep.
Sometimes they're like, "Hey, get in here," and I'm like, "Ugh, fine."
The fucking liars.
We're gonna love you whether
Hey.
you like it or not.
Hey, Cozy Cookie. We're really glad you found
Let
us.
me hug you.
Hey,
We found
Yeah,
you.
More like
welcome.
she's outside the door with like, "Hey, I brought you guys all this stuff."
Listen. For
Shut
all
up
of
and don't
Christina's
acknowledge
talk,
it.
for all of Christina's talk about not liking hugs and touch and stuff, she's the one who gave me a piggyback ride in Kansas City. So
unless is there picture evidence of this slander,
probably.
lies and slander?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Anyway,
I was feeling terrible over the weekend for various reasons before I even got sick, and Christina had cookies sent to me. So
that's the rumor.
She's so
Yeah.
cute.
I
She
do have
also hates
photographic-
praise.
I do have photographic evidence of that.
Did in
That's-
fact collect the evidentiary
I
support.
did in
for that
fact
statement.
collect
That's
evidence.
funny. That's funny. Anyways, we're here to talk about BTS.
Yep.
So we
you
are.
have to
In
talk
theory.
about meetup. Speaking of people getting together and creating a community, you have to talk about the meetup.
Mm-hmm.
so go for it.
Oh, that's me. Oh, you mean me? I thought you meant
Christina.
Katie.
No, things got shifted around because
No
we have
problem.
no queue line.
You know what?
So-
I am actually the perfect person to talk about the meetup because I am an introvert big time. And so when the idea first came up of let's have 100 people all in the same room and let's just talk for 48 hours, 72 hours straight. Like I was like, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this.
Some of us went.
Some of us went, this sounds a little bit too much, but I can honestly say as a lifelong introvert, I had an awesome time because of our community. And so our Moss City meetup, this is going to be a second year that we're doing it. Once again in Kansas City, and the sign up is available now on our website on AP529.com. And I believe, Katie, we only have double rooms left.
Yes, we only have double rooms left with 2 queen beds in them. It's a suite
in our hotel block.
Yeah, in our hotel block where we've negotiated a reduced rate. And it's a suite style room. So it's a bedroom with a separate living room and like kitchenette area. It's quite nice. And we did also just launch today, put in the Discord, put on the website. If you don't have somebody that you know that you want a room with, there's a Google form, and our lovely planning team, Shells on our lovely planning team will match you up with someone, which is what she did last year, and it worked out really well. So if you would like to share and need help finding someone, she'll send an email and connect you to somebody that you could room with if you want.
Yes, and we had all good responses from last year where people met each other and roomed up. We had no negative stories, all good stories.
And you're wearing your shirt, don't forget.
Oh yeah, I am wearing my shirt.
That was our shirt from last year.
This is the shirt from last year for the Army meetup, and then working on the design for this year as well. And it's a good time. We get together, we watch concerts. We had a pajama party where we watched concerts. There was a unicorn floaty. Mm-hmm. There were some life-size cutouts of the members that we were taking pictures with. That was super fun. There was a ton of food. There was a DJ. There was dancing. It's a very, very good time. Run BTS games. Yeah. So yeah, if you're interested, more information on the website, and come hang out in real life. And it was so cute because there were a lot of people that were there that were like, I don't have any in real life Army friends that I've ever hung out with. And so to get into a room, in one of the big conference rooms with 100 other people that all love BTS as well, is a really good feeling. It was really fun.
Yeah.
So
we had a costume contest.
We did. Yeah.
We had run BTS games. We had craft time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so we had so much fun that this year we extended it. So that we had a little bit more time for people making the trip out there. So anyways, there's one other way that you could find in real life friends, and that is we have a map. And our lovely Patricia is the one who is in charge of it, but she has been working on that ever since the very beginning. Our map is located on our website. You can go and enter in your social media handle and where you are located, and then you can find other people around you to go do fun stuff with. And I have taken advantage of that many times. Every time one of the documentaries comes out, I'm in Tucson, Arizona. So every time a documentary comes out, I have a group of people that I go and eat some Korean food with, and then go see the movie. So that's really big fun. And then the other thing that we have, speaking of in real life, if you are going to Hobie's concert in any of the various cities that he will be coming to, we have concert seating maps where we have members of 529 pinned in which sections and seats they're going to be in, so that for some of you who are going to be traveling alone, perhaps, or this is your first concert and you would really like to buddy up with somebody, come check that out as well. In our Discord, you can join the different threads that we have for the cities for each of his concert stops. So yeah, lots and lots of chances to see armies in real life, which is very apropos because 2025 is the year of Bangtan. So you should be having all the fun and enjoying it with everybody else. So yeah.
Indeed.
All right, time for the vlog.
Yes. So week 59 is finally out. I am sorry for my sick fault. These things happen. I got really ill very suddenly, and it became a thing. So, but today we finally persevered and got it up and out, and the newsletter went out. You all should have received that if you're signed up for it. If not, you can do so on the website. So week 59, week 3 of February, it's called Gotta See the Other Side. And funnily enough, even though I was in distress for a lot of when I was working on it, I think it's some of my best writing. I had written some of it before, but I went back and I changed some things, and then I added some new things. And I don't know if it was the fever, you guys. It could have been the fever. But I think it turned out pretty dang good. I don't remember I don't remember writing a lot of it, but it happened. So it's there. You should go and check it out. It's pretty cool. We're talking about the rest of what's that album? Jack in the Box. That's it. Thank you. It's this one.
That guy.
In front of my fucking
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
It's not like you wrote the blog on the Jack in the Box keyboard. It's fine.
It's fucking right here.
Oh my gosh. This guy right here.
That guy. He's so cute.
So that's it. Enjoy it. Enjoy. You enjoy. Okay. I'm done.
Good job.
Right. Tonight, for those of you who are new to us, is the Wednesday night midweek tea, where we bring you the member news from the week, and we talk about shenanigans that happened on Kim Namjoon's internet this week. And tonight we will be talking about what makes Army Army, and more fuck around and find out in action.
Every week, you guys.
Every week we're seeing some FAFO in progress. So the week tea. Stick around after the member news. We'll be getting into that. So without further ado, we're gonna talk about what happened this week. And the biggest thing that happened this week was happy 31st birthday, Jaha.
Wait. I have him here.
Oh, look at him. He's on camera. He's so cute.
Look at him.
All right, he went live. Look at him.
Look at him.
He went live this week. He sang in Tiny. He danced. He laughed when Ami suggested the tour dress code be squirrel, and then was like, basically, fine, whatever. Dress like a squirrel.
Do what you want.
he had a moment of pause where he was like, do I say this?
Yeah, because at first he was like, I'm not going to give you guys a dress code because then you guys will probably fucking do it. And then the comments wouldn't stop. And he was like, you know what? If you guys want to dress like a squirrel, fucking do it.
What do I say?
Impress me.
Don't stop. Don't let me stop you from your dreams.
It just reminded me of when Jungkook was doing the Golden Showcase, and somebody had been like, "What should we dress as?" And he was like, "Whatever." And they were like, "What about Elsa from Frozen?" He was like, "Sure, dress as Elsa from Frozen." And then you see him walking around, and that bitch is standing there like Elsa, and he goes, "Ha ha." In the middle of magic shop, he's just like, "Ha."
So, I mean, basically what you can anticipate is maybe like 40% of the stadium or the arenas are going to be filled with people dressed in various shades of squirrel. Because
oh my God.
Because he didn't tell us not to is really what
I need a headband with little red ears.
What if that was what if that was Bobby's like he somehow, somewhere assumed a pen name and decided to write some erotica on the side. You know, like Anne Rice had that A.N. Roquelaure pen name. I'm going real deep, you guys, right now. This might be the medication. But you remember how she wrote that, like, softcore erotica on the side under a different name? And what if Hobie decided that he wanted to do that? Shades of Squirrel would be a perfect
Shades of Squirrel is a great
I mean, listen.
I'm just saying.
Shades of Squirrel is also a fantastic name if somebody wants to like use it for like thirst trap videos.
Quiz is like, I just wrote the best blog of my career in AP529. Now on to the squirrel erotica. We take a tangent.
Speaking of squirrel.
All right. You know what? For our potential sponsors, we will be editing this part out.
Will we though? I don't think it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Listen, happy freaking Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
This
Katie,
is us,
you're
guys.
not- Katie, you're not-
Katie, you're not laughing.
And things that have nothing to do
I'm
with
just.
the squirrel.
I'm just.
Oh, but April had a really funny. She said Quince is getting a little squirrely.
We keep Quince
I
on
love it.
I
meds.
saw that.
I
And
love
just
it.
for you,
Yeah,
hold on,
this
just
is
for
me
you
on
before I go
meds.
into mine.
Teresa's great. Please keep Quince on meds.
Oh my gosh.
For my tea. All right.
All right. This part's Katie.
Yep. You guys know I love Who. I am so sick of talking about it every week. And so I'm so excited when there's other Jimin news to report. And in this case, we got to hear his voice.
We did.
Our
We got his voice.
Jimin.
It's the cutest fucking
Little-
shit in
Look
history.
at
time.
him.
Little Jiminy.
Look at him. That's
Little-
him. You got to hear him.
Little Jiminy called Hobie during the birthday live, and Hobie, of course, answered because that's who he is. And a little birthday message. Then JK comes in like, "Who's that?" He's being all. He's got his dad voice. His
Smart
situation on.
His voice so deep, like
Meanwhile,
he
Jimin's
really
in the background like,
He was
I'm
really
blushing.
calling Sartori in that.
I can't talk to Army. I'm blushing. Anyway, it was so delightful
Yeah.
to hear his voice because we have not heard his voice since he enlisted. JK's voice we've only heard a little bit. I guess he did that live. So yeah, some of us cried, some of us were stoic, some of us were giddy. A whole range of emotions there.
it was very nice to hear his voice.
It was very
It
nice.
really was.
And he, a lot of people on social media were talking about how they were newer Army or they were Army since enlistment, and it was the first time they had heard their voices live, which is so touching. But also, get out of my way when it comes to tickets. I love you, and I'm so happy to have you. But
We're gonna talk
You
about that
can't
more.
even go. You can't even go, Katie.
no, for next year.
Oh, for
Oh,
next
for
year.
next
I
year.
For
see.
we have no
Got it.
information. We just assume that there's a tour.
You're already anticipating. It's anticipating.
But that was so precious. They were like, "Oh, we
That
never
really
heard
was.
Jimin's voice live," and it's like,
That's adorable.
And Jimin also, as usual, spilled the tea because that's what Jimin does.
"That's what Jimin
And,
does. Can't keep his mouth shut."
He reported that he is bulky, quote, quote, at around 67, 68 kilograms, which, by the way, is 150-ish pounds. So,
He my ass.
yeah. But he does report
A
that
whopping
Jungkook is
150.
huge.
Huge.
Huge. Now, translated.
Which I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
Mhm,
listen, huge is relative. He did not define huge, so
He did not
You know,
define
real-
huge.
Okay,
However,
but you know what we could test this with? They could do the Black Swan choreo again.
that's true. That's
They
true.
totally
But
could.
remember, I think it was either Jin or Yoongi who said very early on that one of their trainers said Jungkook could pick up a spoon and gain muscle. So
course
he
he
just
could.
has
Yeah,
one of
he's
those
basically-
bodies that
he basically
on
is
muscle.
all muscle. He basically is.
Yeah.
Well, I can't even remember, but Namjoon once said what his percentage of like body fat was, and it was like so small, so small.
Well, and I can just imagine him like in the gym and he's watching somebody else with the weights go with, they're like stacking more weights on. And Jungkook's just like, really?
See,
I can do that. That looks pretty
Stacking the
easy.
same amount of weight on.
I would never categorize Jungkook as bulky. He's never been bulky. He's always been very
Ripped.
just ripped.
Yeah.
Lean,
Ripped,
lean
but-
muscled.
But he keeps his gracefulness. Like he never
He has
loses
broad
his
shoulders.
gracefulness. Yeah.
He's built like an hourglass, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
He's built like an hourglass because he's got those broad shoulders, but that way,
snatched ass waist.
and then it goes back out.
And side note,
yeah.
on that
Yeah.
Black
Bulky.
Swan lift, I think a couple of you guys at least know what I'm talking about. Somebody sent me a link this week. I think it was from Instagram or something. Somebody made like a little cake topper of that lift from the Black Swan performance.
That's adorable.
Yeah, that was the
Jimin,
cutest
and
thing
it was,
I've
the,
ever
it was the
seen in
best
my
thing I've
life.
ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
So
That's so
cute.
adorable.
Those are like $200, by the way. You can
course
have them
they are.
yourself.
I have
wow.
absolutely
Yeah.
no use for it, but it brought me such joy to know that it existed in the
Listen,
universe.
I went digging into
Somebody
that,
really
that
makes
person's
those Funko
shop,
Pops.
and they're like $197 for that piece of work.
Woo.
It was
Wow.
art. It was art. They deserve it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Anyway, so yes, we were very glad
All
to
right.
hear their voices.
Yeah, we definitely were. And then Jin and the staff did a surprise party for Hobie, of course. And speaking of Jimin, his mirror drawings are still there.
Still there. That was so.
They're still there.
And we knew they would be. We said we're like they're not taking those down until they are all back. So we knew they would be there. But it's always wonderful when they show them to us.
Yes, absolutely. And it would be really cool if we got a Bangtan bomb from that birthday. It's celebration. I think we need it. We would love it. Please, please, please. If you get around to it,
just if you have a minute,
press publish on that
I mean,
Bangtan bomb, and yeah.
Anyway. I mean, you've done birthday ones before, and just
yes,
same.
Big hit. We need it.
And Jin also wrote, of course, a happy birthday post on Weverse for Hobie. And it said, J-Hope, happy birthday. It's your birthday. Did you eat? If you didn't eat it, I'll buy you your favorite raw fish soup.
Give or take a few words because Weverse.
Give or take.
Yeah, that's the Weaver's translation. So,
but
basically, roughly, and then the live, which happened later, people asked J-Hope about Jin's message, and he hadn't seen it, and they were like, well, he offered to take you out for soup if you haven't eaten, and he was like, I haven't eaten.
Nice.
He had been in rehearsals all day and had not yet eaten. So
that's very sweet.
Hopefully, they got that time together.
Yeah,
that's very sweet.
Of course, because he is the Instagram king, he graced us with some lovely Instagram goodness. And on TikTok now, because now he's also a TikTok king. He posted on both. We got some adorable footage of him dancing with Mom.
It was so cute.
Very cute. So cute. He also put up the part of the surprise party on his stories. So we got to see that. There was a cake and they sang and they put a little tiara on him. And they were going to try to put it on his hat. He was like, no, let's do this for real. He took his hat off and then we put
he's like, I'm wearing this tiara.
Like,
the right
way. Let me wear this tiara properly, my friends. Properly.
Yeah. And then Louis Vuitton gave him luggage for his tour.
It's very expensive luggage.
Life when you're J-Hope, and so that was pretty cool. All of that.
Yep.
It was cool. It was good. It was good. Also, fun information. So, the Seoul Asan Medical Center announced that for his birthday, J-Hope donated 200 million won to the Seoul Asan Medical Center Children's Hospital to dream of a hopeful future. So according to the medical center, J-Hope said, I hope that this can be of some small help to children who are suffering even at this moment. I sincerely hope that children can dream of a healthy and hopeful future. I also wanted to repay our army who always send us so much love. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you once again, and I think it's truly meaningful that I will continue to donate every year starting this year on my birthday. The Seoul Asan Medical Center plans to use J-Hope's donation to improve treatment facilities and medical environments for pediatric and adolescent patients, as well as for research into severe and rare pediatric incurable diseases. And that just about made me cry today when I saw that. I was like,
J-Hope.
Yeah.
Because these 7 incredible, talented human beings also happen to be humble, wonderful people who care about other humans, and just just amazing. Yes. Oh, and Melody mentioned too that J-Hope, yes, I saw this all over Twitter today, is going to be at Lollapalooza in Berlin.
Yep.
July 12th and 13th.
I think we haven't gotten to that yet.
It's in the document.
Did we?
It's in the agenda.
We
We haven't done
I'm
J-Hope.
sorry.
We were just doing J-Hope's birthday.
I apologize, but Melody, thank you. We will get to that.
Yes, thank you. We will mention that.
It's in the member news. Yes, we will get to that.
Believe it or not, we do.
Good.
We do have an agenda. It's better or worse some weeks.
I know some. Actually, this agenda was not prepared 5 minutes before we rolled in here. This one was actually prepared a little bit in advance.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
multiple hours.
We're going to proceed with
That was
our
great.
regular member news now, which we usually do in fan chan order. But because it was Hobie's birthday this week, we made a little exception.
Yeah.
So Kim Namjoon, Namjoon, because I know somebody will correct me. Congratulations for winning the Special Award Hip Hop at the 2024 Ontario Music Awards.
RM.
And I didn't actually know that. Or I think I read this and forgot about it, but I did in fact listen to Right Place, Wrong Person on the way to pick up my daughter from preschool today. I did listen to Groin right as I was pulling up to the line as he was screaming, "Get your ass out the trunk." It was a great moment.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I love everything about that.
Yep, it was wonderful. So congratulations, RM.
Yay.
Great album.
It's phenomenal, phenomenal. Okay, so Stephanie normally does gin news, but she's out, so here I am.
She's out.
Music.
I'm kidding.
She's out.
She's working, so I'm gonna take gin for her. Music Mundial's Visual of the Year 2024 competition is now over, and the results are Kim Suk-jin.
As expected, Kim Suk-jin.
I mean,
He's
phenomenal
somewhat
work.
mollified after lodging that complaint from Kim Taehyung winning Most Handsome Man award in the world.
Yes. So they had done like 4 rounds of voting. They narrowed it down to like 23 finalists, and then they started the public voting. And then once they hit 12 finalists, they threw it into a triple bracket. So there was like a whole bracket thing going on. It's been wild, and the voting's been going on for 62 days. And the final
A long
winner,
time, man.
Kim Suk-jin.
I mean,
Way to go.
I mean,
never declines.
Face
ever.
card. never declines.
That face card really does never decline. It's visual
There it
king
is.
right there. Look at him. He's so pretty. He's so pretty. Well deserved, sir. Well deserved. All right, Run Gin episode 22 came out this week. It was called Gin versus Gin, featuring climbing.
Gin versus Gin.
Where
Finally,
Gin
a worthy
basically-
opponent.
He basically competed against himself in various rock climbing challenges. So they were teaching him how to rock climb. There was a slow motion leaping that you may or may not have seen out on the social medias. See, the Big Hit editors really had Ami's back with that. They were like, we know you bitches are going to slow this down, so let us slow it down for you.
Yeah, we're
Fair
just
enough.
going to go ahead and do this
And
work
with
for
the
you.
optimal
enough.
angle that you need to fully experience his leap.
They're like, if
to
you're going to
that next
embarrass
handhold.
yourselves, at least do it in HD. I mean, please.
Yeah.
Like it was glorious. That was beautiful. There was also lots of falling. For whatever reason, they took this man who had not rock climbed and took him to the extreme advanced section. And we're like, this is the advanced section. Can you do it? And he could not. So I brought him back to the regular section where he succeeded greatly.
I like to picture,
There was lots of
I like to
cheating.
picture Jungkook at home watching, going, I could do it. I could do it.
Of course he could. Of course
There
he
was
could.
definite cheating involved, which was, I mean, winning competition with thyself. Why not cheat?
True.
Why not?
He
He does it anyway. Of course he would cheat against himself.
And he won against himself with all that cheating. At one point in time, the coach said they had him doing a lift test to see how much weight he could lift with one arm. And the coach was like, men should at least lift over 30 kilograms, which for those in the US is about 66 pounds, and with one hand. And Suk-jin immediately goes, I'm a princess, though.
I'm a princess.
Listen, if men are supposed to lift over 30 kilograms, I'm a princess, though. Don't hold out much expectations. And then the bitch proceeded to lift 37.3 kilograms, which was about 82.2 pounds. For those of
What?
you,
Like it's hard? It's literally.
like he just one-handed 82 pounds. This guy. That was one of my favorite moments because the way he just is like, I'm a princess though. Like
That's like a whole preteen.
Yeah. That's a lot.
oh. At the
One hand.
end, after Suk-jin cheated against Suk-jin, he received a certificate of completion. And when reading said certificate of completion, he was like, this isn't even real. This is from staff. Like this wasn't even from the gym. The staff.
They
gave me
literally
a
printed it out.
certificate. Like he was just so put out. And then he's like looking at the staff as he's holding this certificate, like, what am I supposed to do with this useless piece of paper? He's like, is this really my only prize? And they were like, yeah, that's your prize for winning against yourself. And the way he just was like, you know what? Run Jin will be coming back next week with all new staff.
You're all fired.
You're fired. Fuck all of you.
All of you.
I fucking lost it because they literally ended it. Like, that was the end of the episode. We're going to come back next week with all new staff.
Oh.
We've talked a little bit about
man,
this.
I
Like,
died.
every time a new album comes out from a member, the solos for that member get a little wild on social media. So it's not been like a friendly place where you can talk about Jin being a princess, but like when he calls himself a princess,
Yeah.
because he is.
Repeatedly. He was in that one interview where she was like, you look like a prince. And he's like, oh, don't call me a prince. I prefer princess. And
Yeah.
he's called himself princess multiple times since his discharge. And he's been doing it since basically debut.
Yeah.
His nickname used to be Princess Jin amongst Army. So the man's been owning that moniker for his entire career. He is Princess Jin, as he chooses to be.
Yes. By his
He
own
is.
words.
He is also still owning the charts. The Malaysia Deezer charts came out. They were updated on February 18th, and he is in the top 100 with basically so many songs. He's number 2 with Running Wild, number 3 with I'll Be There, number 5 with Heart on the Window with Wendy, 6 with Another Level, 7 with Close to You, 8 with Falling, 9 with I'll Come to You, 10 with Falling featuring Taka, and 11 with The Astronaut. So
The Astronaut.
He's
Love
almost
that
the
one.
entire 12 Days of Christmas. On the
I-
He really is. He really
he's
is.
just out here owning charts, man.
Go
That
Jin.
album is great, though.
Mm. I know. It really is.
Go Jin.
Go Jin. All right. Is it time for Yungles?
Yeah. Giddy Yungles.
Yoongi.
Yeah.
There he is.
Look at him.
So, in Hobie's birthday live at Hybe, oh my gosh, that's such a cute pic. There was a rumor going around. People were thinking that they were pausing the video and saying, look, there goes Yoongi. This person was kind of in the back in a green jacket. And
We don't know.
so there was a rumor that was Yoongi. Listen,
We don't know one way or the other.
the fact of the matter is that we all miss him so much. So we just
Yeah.
cling to the barest of crumbs. We
Yes. People
we
really
are
the
so
barest.
deep in our delulu
Pausing
and our
it.
imagination because we
Pausing
just
it
want
going.
to. Yep, we just want to see him so bad. I saw somebody like trying to do high definition portions of that video and comparing it to like an ear overlay of Yoongi, and I was like,
Yeah.
this is how
You're
bad we
doing
miss
too
him.
much.
This is how
how
bad
much
we
we
miss
miss
him.
Yeah.
I know. But we got
The barest crumbs, man.
4 months. We got 4 months. We can do it. His service, I believe, is
We'll have him back.
yeah. It's 4 more months. I know we can do it.
We can do it.
So when I miss him, I like to go and look up fun facts about, and since Hobie is about to go on his own solo tour, I've pulled up a couple of fun facts about the Suga August D-Day tour and how it basically reached unprecedented heights and established some new benchmarks. So real quick, it became the highest grossing tour. This is the D-Day tour. Highest grossing tour by a South Korean solo artist. It generated a remarkable $57.2 million from 28 sold out performances and created a new standard for South Korean solo acts. So there's Yoongi. And then additionally, it set the record for the highest grossing concerts by a Korean solo artist in US history at the UBS Arena in New York. Each concert on April 26th and 27th in 2023 garnered $2.97 million, establishing a new record for Korean solo artists in the US. Suga became the first rapper to surpass 3 million in earnings from a single arena concert in US history. Suga! Yoongi!
Aw,
Augustine.
Yoongi.
Not the first South Korean rapper. The first rapper to surpass
Rapper.
3 million
Yeah.
in earnings from
Yeah.
a single arena concert.
And yes,
That's
we miss
amazing.
him.
So impressive.
Yes,
So
Jacqueline.
impressive.
The gummy smile. We miss that gummy smile. Soon. It'll be soon.
Soon.
Yep.
Indeed.
So,
Katie.
speaking of Yoongi, interlude.
Yep. So, we're at that point of the show. Where
Interlude.
we're at the interlude of the show, which is where I say, if you like the stuff we do, if you like this show, if you like our Discord and our blog and our map, and what else do we do, guys? We do a lot of stuff.
There's a lot.
If you like all the stuff we do in the community we created, you can help support it by subscribing to our Patreon, which is a monthly subscription. Almost all of the money goes straight to us. They have the lowest fees, which is why we use Patreon. And you can find the information for that at the link that's pinned in the chat. We offer it at $3, $5, or $10 a month. So really, hopefully, within most people's budgets. We understand it's not within everyone's budget, and no hard feelings, but if it is within your budget and you would love to support us, we greatly appreciate it. We truly, truly appreciate it. And it helps us do what we need to do. And make sure, if you can't do that, or if you can, make sure to like and subscribe the live and subscribe to the channel, because that actually does help us reach more people. So yes.
Not just the little heart in the chat, but also click on that thumbs up button.
Yes, the thumbs up button. And Pirate Gal, thank you. The other way you can support, if you have the funds to do so, is with our shop. We are, I think, getting ready to talk about, tour stuff. Our hottest selling item right now is we did a retro series for all the members. We assigned them to a decade in the last century, and Hobie was 1990s. He had a really great design. We modified that design and added some concert information to the back, and we made sort of our own tour merch that we hope is within legal guidelines. If you would like to also check out our shop, because Christina and I do the designs for the shop, you can also check that out at the link that's pinned in the chat. And we would love for you to find something that you'd really enjoy wearing. Our goal is to give you really good quality products with designs that are kind of not too obvious, let's say.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Subtle merch. That's our deal.
If you know,
We like it. We like the subtle merch. Okay,
for one, real quick.
Yeah.
Introverts. I like designing things where no one else would know what it was except for a fellow army. Because
Correct.
if you want to talk to me about BTS, I want you to be a fellow army. Otherwise, I don't want to talk. Anyway, go ahead.
I like the line of merch that's like introverted but willing to talk about J-Hope or
Yes, we have those too.
We do. Yeah, we do have a whole color coded series.
though we do use their legal first names, not their copyrighted stage names.
There you go.
Introverted but willing to talk about Hosek. Which again, if you're army, you'll know, and if you're not, you won't. So
You'll be like, who's Hosek? And you're like, I don't have enough
Right?
time.
Right.
I don't have enough time. I don't have my charts. I don't have enough. Yeah.
Speaking of Hosek, well, we started the live with his birthday information because his birthday was happening this week. In Hosek news, since we go in fan chat order, the tour merch, which we did reveal earlier, is extremely devastating. And the information you need to know is pre-sale starts tomorrow, 10 a.m. KST. So tomorrow night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central is when the pre-sale will go live on the tour merch that went up for preview today. His Asia tour for the 4 cities went on pre-sale today, and it was brutal. The reports online, listen, the reports, we thought North America was bad. The reports online were that people were finding themselves up to 200 to 300,000
Oh
in
my
the
goodness.
queue.
Nope.
Yes.
Really?
Absolutely not.
Wow.
100,000 deep in these queues. And there were a few people who were showing videos of them being in finally getting in, and they'd click on a seat and it'd go away, and they'd click on a seat and go away. You were literally watching the seats vanish in front of your face. Some of them said it was awful. And one of the things to bear in mind is their rules are very different over there. In order to prevent resales, you have to put like the legal name on the ticket when you purchase it. and then you have to show your legal ID when you get to the arena. So you can't, these were people buying them for knowing the legal name that was going on the ticket. And you can't change those, and you can't transfer them, and you can't resell them. So yeah, 200 to 300,000.
That's
I will say,
queues.
I believe the biggest venue of the tour is in, I think it's the Japan, the Indonesia one. I think the Indonesia venue has like 60,000 seats or something. Don't quote me on that. I have to go look. But I remember I saw it. I was like, holy cow. But still, if there's 200,000 people in line, even if they can only get one ticket each, they're not all going to get one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So in other news, LV Bag, Don Toliver's song featuring J-Hope and Pharrell releases this Friday. So get your streaming fingers ready. If you haven't pre-saved it, do so. He was singing a little bit of this in Tiny on his live. It was fucking adorable. What I find fascinating is social media has pictures popping up of the various members with various Louis Vuitton bags as cute promos for this. It's the cutest fucking shit you've ever seen. It's so stinking adorable. But I'm very much enjoying these social media pop-ups where it's like, RM in his LV bag and things like that. So it's fun. Social medias are fun around the LV bag with Don Toliver featuring J-Hope and Pharrell. This morning, we received a La Gala des Pieces Jeunes photo sketch on Weverse. That's where my background is coming from. We got 10 photos of absolute joyous high definition from the gala.
They were good pictures.
Beautiful. They're amazing. They're amazing. W Korea announced J-Hope for the cover of issue 3 this year, which releases in March. Pre-orders are available on W Korea. They're on Weaver Shop and they're on Coco Dive. So
devastating.
It's devastating. It is so violent, and we've only seen like little bits.
He's out here LARPing.
He is
LARPing again.
This LARPing again. He's got the gauntlets on. He's ready to throw him down.
Yep.
Oh man.
Lord of the Rings Elf Hobie wasn't enough from his portfolio. Now we have Knights of the Round Table J-Hope.
Yep.
In his W Korea. So, just pushing all the nerd buttons.
He's just collecting his little LARPing trifecta here. It's fine. It's fine. Probably fine. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure.
I'm sure we'll survive.
Go wrong.
It's not that this magazine is coming out like literally right as he goes on tour. It's everything's gonna be fine, guys. We're gonna survive. It's good. It's cool. It was reported that J-Hope has filmed an episode of Please Take Care of My Refrigerator, now known as Chef and My Fridge. It airs on March 2nd of the year Bangtan. Bearing in mind, this show is on Netflix, but on Netflix, it has a 1-month delay as they add subs to it. And so the new season of the Chef and My Fridge over on Netflix is currently up to January 19th as of today. So they got a little delay on that thing. So just bear in mind, you're going to have a delay to see that. But no, in early April, you're going to get to see Chef in My Fridge. We'll probably start seeing, clips and stuff all over social media in the meantime, but the real legit one with subs won't be up for a month. For those of you who may or may not know, Jin and Jimin previously appeared on the show back when it was called Please Take Care of My Refrigerator. That original show aired from 2014 to 2019. And then the new shows
or 2016, 2015.
They were on it around 2015-ish. It's in our blog. 2015, 16-ish, somewhere in there. It's in our blog, so you can find it. It's going to be in probably, I think week 1 of December covers that era, so you'll be able to find it there. It was hysterical. So I have a feeling it's going to be just as good with J-Hope. If the new show is still carrying on the same style, they literally take their refrigerator from their house, haul it to the studio, and go through it together.
Yep.
What you eating, my dude?
So strange to me, but Korea.
Hey.
It makes a really entertaining programming.
It does make a really
because like they got a text when they were on it the first time. They got a text message from Jungkook going, "Where's the fridge?
Where's the fridge?
Just the fridge.
Where's the fridge?
Where did the fridge go?"
You know
And
what? You know what's bad too is
cold.
they probably would have left a note where the fridge was, but it
No,
would
he
be
was
on the
definitely
fridge.
cold. They were like,
He
we
was
told him.
I'm
what
sure it was
happening.
in the group
He
chat
just
that they were.
forgot.
Although at the same time, Jen and Jimin seemed rather surprised that the actual fridge was there in the studio.
They were like, "Oh, you did bring it. Oh,
you actually brought it. Like,
oh."
They didn't notice
this was
somebody
a
took
thing.
it.
This was a thing.
I don't know if they really extensively like thought about what was happening before they went on the show, but they seemed a bit surprised that the fridge was actually there in the studio. Oh,
Yeah,
you
they
really
did. They did.
were serious about taking it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they
Anyway.
thought there were going to be like photographs taken or something. I don't think they realized, like, they believed that the
Yeah, I
actual
think they would like
refrigerator
taken
itself was
photographs
being
and
moved.
showed it, and then they would have collected the ingredients that they saw in their fridge and bought them separately and made things with them. But no.
I mean, impressive though.
It was the actual thing,
committed to this.
including actual expiration dates on things that were wildly expired. It was good times. So look forward to that. And last but not least, in Hobie news, Lollapalooza Berlin announced their lineup for the 10th anniversary Berlin Palooza, happening July 12th through the 13th in the year of BTS. And one of their headliners is Jaehoe.
Headliner J-Hope.
He will be the first Asian soloist to headline Lollapalooza Berlin.
Only
Much like
fitting,
he
it's
was the
amazing.
first Asian soloist to headline Lollapalooza Chicago. So Hobie Palooza is coming back, guys. It's coming
love it.
back.
I
In
love
their
this.
description, Berlin said he is the heartthrob of an entire generation, and I'm not gonna.
I
We
mean,
could
sure.
not agree more, realistically. I mean,
every generation, multiple generation.
yeah, the heartthrob of an entire generation is what they said. So
I
that's
mean,
that's
mean-
Lola Berlin's words. We just agree with them.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Anyway, so Hobie Palooza.
Hobie Palooza. We got a comment that some people were having trouble figuring out where the like button is on mobile, and most people are watching on mobile. If you have the chat open, what you have to do is close the chat real quick, the little X button. I promise it'll come right back. And then you can hit the little thumbs up button, and then you can open the chat back up again. It takes 3 seconds. I
Nice.
really appreciate it. Yeah,
Thank
somebody gave us
I
the
totally
feedback.
just did it. I did it. I succeeded.
Yay. Well, unfortunately, if we all did it logged into the project account, I don't think it counts. But, whatever.
I'm logged
Whatever.
into my account because
I'm
you
on
made me
my-
moderator.
Okay. And that's
What
your tech
up?
support for today.
you go.
Yes, and back to Jimin. Jimin
Jimmy.
Let's see.
I got Jimin around here somewhere. Hold on.
Yeah, where's my Jimin pick?
Oh, there he is. Look at him.
Yeah.
Oh,
what a-
Jimin.
That was the preferred
Well,
album.
well. Let me get a good background to Jimin. Let's see. Oh,
Jimin Shi.
Yep.
this one. Let me get out of the way.
Bulky at
Ah.
150 pounds.
I
Bulky.
rewatched the Mini Moni music with Jimin's Muse, and then immediately after I watched his like behind dance practices for Muse. Just
Aw.
To torture
For
yourself?
shits and giggles.
it was glorious.
It sounds glorious, to be honest.
So Jimin is nominated in 2 categories for the iHeart Music Awards. They're still in the voting stage. The award show airs on March 17th, which is in about a month. So please go
Some of us were going to be at Hobie that day.
Well, some of us are not going to be. Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
You know, but you got a whole thing.
You're gonna be busy. You're gonna
You
be
got a
busy.
whole thing cooking in the oven.
Well, so yeah, please go vote. We have voting reminders in our server. Our friend, Call Me Pothos, who I believe goes by Pauline on here. She sends reminders. If you're here, hi. She sends reminders to everybody to tell them, because is this the one that has, I'm sorry, my brain is mush. Is this the one that has the power hour every day?
Yes, the power hour
thank
where
you.
your vote, you get 100
Yes,
votes.
Your votes,
Counts
yes,
double.
your votes count double. She is always, or not always, she does a very good job of sending reminders for that so that you can go vote at the right time. So thank you very much for that. And yeah, please go vote. He is up for best lyrics for Who, and favorite on screen for Are You Sure, which is of course with JK. And speaking of things measured in weeks, who has been on the Billboard Hot 100 for 29 weeks. Muse overall, the album, has been on the Billboard 200 for 30 weeks. And Jimin himself has been on the Billboard Artist Chart for 37 weeks.
I mean,
Get it.
yeah, get it, Jimin. Get it.
It's impressive shit. Those are impressive
Really
numbers.
impressive. He's breaking
I mean,
records.
he has been on the artist chart for a term gestation.
I was going to say, let's be clear.
Longer.
I am 31 weeks pregnant. I know how long 31 weeks feels. It feels like forever.
Yeah.
Like forever.
37 weeks. You're at term, my friend.
Yeah, 37 weeks is a child.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole
A
child.
whole ass child.
It feels like so. Great job for being there for that long.
Pirate
Hang in
Gale,
there.
I also miss Jimin falling out of chairs. I think we all do.
I think we miss
Yeah.
everything about all
Hopefully
of
he'll give us
Yeah.
hopefully he'll give us a performance when he returns.
I would love that.
Yes.
I really would.
Hopefully he will immediately fall out of a chair.
them. And
Yes.
Because he's laughing so hard about something.
Yes,
which we all
because they're enjoying it.
or
Yeah.
he's so
Ooh,
shy
there's
and
a-
embarrassed about seeing Army, he just yeets himself out of the chair.
He just needs himself.
probably that's what will happen.
He might eat himself out of a chair just because he knows Army wants it.
He would.
No,
You know,
he's done it before.
every-
He's done it before.
Every time, like at least once a month, that clip of him, I don't remember which concert it was, but he's on one of those little like bar
Yes.
stool type chairs, and he goes to like put his leg over, and he accidentally like, kicks
Oh.
himself in the head, and just
Oh,
falls over. At least once a
Because
month.
that's
that
something
comes-
everybody can do is casually kick themselves in the head.
yeah, casually just kick themselves in the
my
head.
leg, my leg.
Yeah, my
reaches
leg
that
cannot
high.
get that high.
No, not all of us can do. But anyway, no
No
matter what
more
I'm doing, I will
days.
stop and watch that clip like at least 5 times because it never gets old. It's never not funny.
No.
Yeah. Hobie
That's
laughs so loud in that too. That's so funny.
It's
So hard. He laughed so hard he almost fell off of his stool.
it's like Yoongi diving for that dollar bill. Like it's just one of those that's just never not funny. So
Yeah.
anyway. Yep.
But make sure you ask him because he'll do it. There was that one live where they read the comment was like, "Am I too late? Did Jimin already fall out of his chair?" And they all looked at him and he went, and he just yeeted himself out of his chair.
And it's not just him. Sometimes they just collapse underneath him. I mean, the universe really wants it to happen.
All right.
Oh no. Is it time for
yeah.
Tay?
It's time for Tay.
Tay. Here he is. Which picture? Laughing Tay. Let's put Laughing Tay up. I love Laughing Tay. Look at him.
Aw, look at him. It's time for Taehyung. Winter ahead because she continues to be that bitch. With Park Hyo-shin, has become the 17th longest charting song by a Korean soloist on the Spotify Global Chart as of February 17th.
Dang.
Stay out here. She's
Okay.
still out here.
She's still doing stuff. She's still doing stuff.
I watched somebody listen to that song for the first time just the other day, and they said this is a song that I would still want to listen to year round. Like it's not just a song that I want to hear in the wintertime, but like this, I want to basically like I want to inject this song into my veins. And I agree.
Valid point. Valid point.
Agree.
Yeah. Love Me Again has now sold over 500,000 units in the US as of February 17th, which is amazing. Way to go. Love Me Again. And another amazing milestone, V's Tiny Desk Korea performance, which is posted. I mean, it's technically under Tiny Desk Korea, but it is also posted on NPR's main music channel. It has now surpassed 3 million views on YouTube, which
Nice.
I know that I watch it at least like twice a week, so a lot of those are from me. So, but
Don't even worry about it. It's fine.
his tiny desk is one of the best ones I've ever
It's so
seen.
good. It's so good.
Yeah. So that's Tay. We're just waiting. I mean, we were really hoping for an Instagram photo dump of J-Hope from him for J-Hope's birthday, but maybe it'll come later. We're still waiting, Taehyung. Just saying.
Put it out there.
Put it out there. Just manifest.
Mhm, mhm.
Jungkook Jungkook, where is he? He's somewhere. I've got him
Let me
around.
get a JK pic.
There he is.
JK.
Oh, look at him.
This
Where's
way.
my favorite pic of JK?
So Calvin Klein just out here randomly assaulting us again. The photographer of his one of his photo shoots just randomly dropped two, I think it was two new photos of JK on their Instagram account. For why? Just
Because
middle of
we
the
needed
day.
them.
She's kind of felt like it. Apparently,
Just
he's
felt
like,
like
"Oh,
it.
I still haven't
Shenanigans.
shown these pictures that I still have on my hard drive."
So that was cool. They were fine. They were
It was
fine.
fine. Everything was fine.
As Katie mentioned when she was talking about Jimin, the iHeart Music Awards voting is still going on. So Jungkook is nominated for the favorite on screen for Are You Sure, along with Jimin. So you can vote for that. Jungkook 7 is still out there ranking out on Billboard. For the Billboard Global 200, it's at number 122 for 82 weeks hanging out there.
Mm-hmm. It's been on that chart for 82 weeks.
Yep.
Amazing.
And then on the Billboard Global excluding the US, it's at number 81, and it's been hanging out for 83 weeks. 83 weeks. Speaking of Calvin Klein violence, yep, there he is.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Sure. Cool, Christina.
Jungkook has now surpassed 17.1 million followers on Spotify.
Nice.
Which is wild.
Yes.
Jungkook.
So excellent.
7, the explicit version, because of course, featuring Lotto, has re-entered the global Spotify top 100 at number 85. And that is up 19 spots from its last place on the chart. And it is at 1.6 billion with a B streams.
Billion.
Bahillion.
And when I'm in the car listening to my BTS playlist while I'm dropping my son off at school, do I still go, did I remember to put the right version in this playlist? Yes, I did. Okay. Whew, got it.
Jungkook's 3D featuring Jack Harlow has surpassed 800 million streams on Spotify. And it is his 4th song to reach that milestone.
Yeah,
JK.
He just kicking butt. And also, once again, apparently he's huge now, which I will believe
He's
it when I
huge.
see it.
Yeah.
But he's huge.
You know what?
According to
Prove
Jimmy.
it. Prove it.
Where are the pics? Taeyong has given us plenty of evidence. Jungkook, where's yours?
Go ahead, Jungkook.
We
Prove it.
prefer evidentiary support to
We
claims.
prefer the receipts, please.
Yeah, we really
Receipts.
do. Anyway, somebody put the picture on the agenda of J-Hope holding the phone, and the subtitle just says, Jungkook is huge now.
Huge now.
And J-Hope's just like, alrighty, that's fine. Everything's going to be fine. Okay, real quick. We've got OT7 news. So we've got the most streamed K-pop soloists on Spotify in history across all solo songs credits, February 12th. Number 1 is Jimin, 34 tracks, 5 billion. Number 2 is V, 32 tracks with 3.7 billion. And number 3 is Jungkook with 47 tracks at 2.8 billion. So most streamed K-pop soloist on Spotify in history across all solo songs credits.
Look at those
That's
magnes
amazing.
go.
Yeah,
Look at him.
those.
Look at him.
And then we've got Apple Music UK top albums in the pop genre. We've got Muse is up 59 spots at number 69, and we've got Golden is at number 192. So this is UK top albums for Apple Music.
Nice.
And then in the K-pop genre, the top 5, Muse is 3, Golden is 6, Happy is 17, Layover is 18, and RPW3 is 23. So I love that. You can have playlists with such good music, all those albums. It's so fun to listen to. And I sprinkle all the OT7 stuff in between. So fun. And then we've got Hybe announced a new Latin American label and signed their first artist. They also rebranded their Japanese label from Hybe Japan to YX Labels, So stuff is happening, stuff is shifting around and happening. And then further signs of expanding their footprint outside Korea to Japan and North and South America. And it basically aligns with the HYBE 2.0 corporate structure that they announced in 2024. So who knows? Things are coming. Things are coming down the pipeline. Yep. So stay tuned.
Let's get to the tea. We're running a little long.
I know we are running a little long.
It's not surprising.
Yeah.
Probably just go ahead and make this live an hour and 15 minutes because that's what it always is.
Yeah, but there's not, I mean, this tea is not, well, first of all, it's not about us.
This tea is very weak. It's very weak.
It is actual
very weak tea. Yeah, this is very, very weak. So, as if you don't know, if you're new here, and I am the person who is probably most associated in the project with going on Twitter. And I've been on there for a while. I go there every day. I'm in lots of group chats and I do lots of stuff. So I tend to see the news first. But there were lots of armies on the app saying that this was their first time with Hobie when he went live, or the first time that they're going to be seeing one of the members in concert, or the first time they are hearing Jimin's voice or JK's voice live. And
that we mentioned earlier. It's really nice.
Yeah, that we mentioned earlier. And to me, that is so adorable. It is so like uplifting to hear all the positivity and the joy when people find that they get to experience something for the first time. Like, I just think that is just one of the coolest things. It's one of the highlights of being on Twitter, if I'm completely honest. Is hearing people celebrate all things BTS. But then every once in a while you get a party pooper who's going to try to find something negative about that. And there were some tweets, not many, but a few, basically saying, these army that have, this is their first time with XXX, and this is who we have to compete with for tickets. And in my mind, and you guys can feel free to weigh in, but I know you feel the same way. In my mind, it's like there is no such thing. Army is army is army.
Yeah.
If you love and respect all seven, I don't care when you came into the fandom. I don't care. Like, there's some of us that have been there for a while. There's some of you out there who have been there since the very beginning, since debut. And I think that's awesome. And I think that's so cool that you can come on Twitter and share your history and stuff like that. But also the armies that joined during chapter 2, they joined during hiatus.
Yeah.
Which means that they love them even when they've actually never experienced some of the members in real time. Like, some people are out there falling in love with Yoongi. They have never even seen him in real time. At a concert, at a live, nothing. And so I give a lot of props to people who came in chapter 2, especially.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy to basically like get involved later on, especially when there is so much freaking content. Mm-hmm. Like, it can be so overwhelming. And I remember when I first became Army, I was like, I don't even know where to begin. I guess I'm just going to jump right in and swim around a bit and see where it takes me. So yeah, I think that I have a lot of respect for people who became Army without even ever really technically meeting the members. And
everybody has to start somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. And so I think, in my mind, we do a really good job of this in our project, which I really appreciate. One of our tenets is Baby Army are always welcome with us. Mm-hmm. In fact, we are a super, super safe environment because we research the hell out of things. We don't give any credence to rumors before we can prove them, and we really ride that train of positivity all the way. Because,
but realistic positivity, not like
realistic, not toxic positivity. Like, everything's fine, because we know when shit goes down.
Yeah,
but we're not
gonna
gonna use it for
I'll say this.
Use it.
I would rather somebody who's been in Army for like 3 days get a ticket than a single solo or a solo that's been around for 10 years. I don't care how long they've been around.
For sure.
So, like,
and I think it's really important that we allow people to experience milestones no matter how long they've been in the fandom, because I imagine that somebody who's been in Army for 5, 6, 7+ years, there was a point in time where you were new, and if you got concert tickets, and let's be quite honest, 8 years ago it was easier, or like they weren't as famous. It was easier to get concert tickets then, but you were probably really thrilled you got concert tickets back then. And if somebody who had been with them since 2013 was like, well, you don't deserve those tickets, I do, because I've been with them since the beginning and you just got here, that person would be like, what are you talking about? I love them just as much as you. So you have to put yourself in everybody's shoes, and I can understand the feeling of, I'm an OG, I've been here, I've waged wars, I've been in the trenches with them, I just want to see them in concert. I understand. I completely understand that feeling. But everybody has to do it the way that they have to do it. And so that to have that kind of sentiment, not only is it insulting to people who are just coming into the fandom and wanting to love BTS, but it's also an insult to the fandom itself, because it gives us a bad name. It gives Army a bad name. It says that we're not welcoming. And truly, on our best days, this is really one of the most welcoming fandoms I've ever seen. Because we do really, for the most part, we just love to talk about BTS, and we love to enjoy BTS with other people. And that's what it should be about. And that's what concerts are about.
Yeah. Yeah. And those, that's really well said. And I also feel too, just when we're talking about fandoms, people leave fandoms. So you need new people to come in. You lose through attrition. People wander off, and that's cool. You do you. But like, we need new people. And the thing that I really love about new people is just there is so much wide-eyed enthusiasm. And sometimes when you've been in a fandom for a while, and you've been, like Quince mentioned, in the trenches, or you were with us last August when we were going through that whole thing, it's easy sometimes to be like, you feel like you're getting bogged down with a lot of the history and a lot of the things that you've experienced. And then a new Army comes in and they're like, oh my gosh, did you see this Run BTS episode? And you're like, yes, I did. Wasn't it good? And so you get that little boost of enthusiasm again, that little kick.
That is true. That is very true.
So I love it.
Yeah. I would agree. I would agree. Answering baby Army questions is like its own little boost of dopamine for me. Like, let me tell you exactly what episode that picture comes from. And once you watch it, let's talk about it, because like the joy of watching somebody experience Filter for the first time.
And if we can help people avoid pitfalls and mistakes that maybe some of us made when we were baby Army, by answering their questions or pointing them in the direction of correct information as opposed to rumors and clickbait, then we're happy to do so, because we learned some lessons early on in our online Army presence. And we were let know. We fucked around. We didn't realize we were fucking around, but we found out in a very, very not nice way. Yeah. And it could have been done very differently. Could have been handled very differently. But we learned. But now we are in a position to be able to help people who are just kind of getting involved in the fandom and making their presence known online, and to be able to help people and navigate these waters of uncertainty is something that we really do enjoy doing, and we take it very seriously.
Yes, we do. So TLDR, we're all in a hurtling rock through space. Don't be awful.
Yes, and we were
Don't-
all at one point baby army, and there will be
Yeah.
more baby
Yeah.
army in the future.
Whether you were
Yes.
baby army in 2013 or baby army in 2025, at some point in time you were baby army.
Yeah,
Yep.
respect. And then
Exactly.
real quick before let's wrap this up, but real quick.
Yeah.
So in other FAFO, fuck around and find out news, potential fuck around and find out. This segment it's literally copyrighted, y'all. So this is just a polite warning for anyone out there. I don't know if you remember this, but I talked about this last Wednesday's live. I just talked about this, about how Jungkook has officially branded himself. His name, his logo is officially copyrighted and branded, not only in South Korea, but also in the UK and the US. And I'm sure he's working on it in other places as well. So his actual stage name with the space in between Jung and Cook, and then that logo, that is branded. That is legally branded and owned. So for anybody out there on Kim Namjoon's internet who is potentially considering perhaps putting that very nice looking logo on something that they might
nice
then
looking.
be about selling, you might want to reconsider. Just don't.
Do it.
Because I assure
Yeah.
you that the fucking around and the finding out will be swift. The
Let's
finding out
say
will be
there are
swift.
some people who are finding out right now, and it's not cute.
Yeah.
It's very,
There's definitely-
very,
that
very
the leak
unpleasant
comes
right
from
now.
some people that we have seen on the internet currently in their finding out era.
Yeah, that's not good. And I mean, it's just I feel bad for the people if you're truly ignorant, if people are truly doing this out of ignorance,
You
like
can't
they
be that
just
dumb.
well,
Come on.
And we're not naming specifics, you guys. We're not
Yeah,
naming
we're
specifics.
Somebody
really
just
not.
said they
We're-
see it all over the place. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
This could be a number of people.
right. So yeah.
I'm sure you've all seen examples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes.
And the good news though is that another reason why he is doing that and why the business is doing that is because we're going to get merch. I know we are.
Yeah, we are.
Because that's the first step in creating a line of like, I hope it's golden Jungkook hand soap, golden Jungkook cologne,
I want that
Jo-
cologne. I want that
I mean,
cologne so bad.
golden Jungkook hair gel. I will buy any of it. I
I
will buy
wanna
all of
know
it,
what-
any of it.
I want to know what smell is approved by him, because we know he's really weird
Yeah.
about smells. Like by
He's
his
that, you know what?
By his own
If-
admission, he likes musky kind of smells
And clean smells like soap
and
smells.
clean smells.
Oh my gosh, if he does like a line of like laundry scent booster things and is like your wash your blankets in
Jungkook sweat.
golden
I
scent.
mean, a
Jungkook
line of
sweat.
Jungkook laundry
I mean,
merch.
Oh my gosh, because he loves to do laundry. Oh,
listen.
It's
That's it.
fine.
My
It's fine.
house.
It's fine.
I
Listen,
do. Nope. I'm going all Jungkook golden. I want everything to smell
it's
like Jungkook
weird.
golden.
Weird to wash your sheets in Jungkook's laundry soap. No, he sold it.
No,
He
it's
sold
not.
It's not weird. It
He
isn't
wants-
at
Weird
all.
if you say
He
it's
would
weird
want
if
you
say
to.
I'm washing my
Sell it.
sheets. It's weird if you say I'm washing my sheets in Jungkook. That's
Yes.
weird. But if
Yes.
you say in Jungkook's laundry detergent, that's less weird.
That's
See,
less weird.
And
Oh, yeah,
also,
Sheree
if
says
he's gonna
candles.
sell it, it
Oh,
makes
that
it
would be so
weird.
nice.
He does like
That
a
would be
candle.
so nice.
Fine.
Listen, I want it all. My house can be one giant BTS commercial. I want to drink Yoongi inspired coffee, laundry by
Ooh.
Jungkook. Like, yes, I'll do it all.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but anyways, I think
Clothing
that's
by
exciting.
J-Hope.
That's
So
exciting.
just keep
All
that
right.
in mind, you guys, when you're seeing that stuff out and around on the internet. That it's not legal.
And there is a way to report it to Hybe if you'd like to. We've talked about it before. There is a Hybe reporting portal.
Yes.
You don't have to. I'm not saying you have to, but if you feel compelled, if you're like, what do I do with this that is not legal, there is a way to report it.
Mm-hmm.
Up
Yep.
to you.
And you can find that. I think we have it linked on our website, don't we, Katie?
If you literally Google Hybe reporting portal, it's the first
I mean,
link.
yeah, you can do that too. Or you can send them to our
.corp. And yeah, I think we do have it on our.
It's like they could Google it, or we could send them to our website where they could also do other things that they might enjoy.
That's
at the same
fine.
time.
No, I think we have it.
We have the link to the portal on our links
guides
page.
page. Under our guides tab on our website, we have that's another thing. If you're a new army and you see all these accounts on social media and you don't know which ones are real, we have a page that lists every official social media account for BTS. On that page is where it's linked, because if you see a fake account, it links you to where you can report it, particularly if they're doing something malicious, like asking for money.
Asking for money, which is the sad thing.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Which is honestly basically what it boils down to when you use intellectual property and copyrighted material to sell stuff. You're asking for money illegally.
Yeah.
Bummer. All right. Well, we're gonna switch over now for reminders, and for those that are interested in voting, streaming, charting stuff, we have a page on our website and a Discord channel, and you can come and get all the latest that we gather from all the social medias around Kim Namjoon's internet to talk about how we can best support the guys in both their solo endeavors as well as their OT7 stuff, because that's going to be coming, people. We're going to be switching out of solo album stuff and into OT7 stuff. Can't wait. So yeah, so come and hang out there and get reminders and have people help you out if you're interested in that. So.
Yep. Sorry, I was making a note for the team to discuss next week. Yes. So we've mentioned it a little bit before. We have a Discord server. It's completely free. You can also find the link for that at the link that's pinned in the chat, where you can join. It's a chat app, so you can use it on your phone. You can use it on your desktop. Works for multiple types of devices, etc. Great. What we do in there is we chat all the time. We share memes. We also have watch parties because it's somewhere that we can stream content that is copyrighted. Without anyone getting all up our behind about it. So we have a lot of watch parties every week. Come hang out with us. We do them in, we have them at least in American evening time zones and Europe, Africa evening time zones. We have people to run them for those time zones. So come hang out with us. We'd love to see you.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned at the top of the live that we are in week 59 of our blog. It's called Gotta See the Other Side. I do host a watch party every Thursday night for the weekly content at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So that will be happening tomorrow. Feel free to come and join us and talk about all things Hobie. We have other watch parties all throughout the week, like Katie mentioned, and you can, if you're in our Discord, you can check them all out on the sidebar under events, and you can click which ones you're interested in. You can also sign up to be reminded when watch parties are happening in the Discord as well. So come and join us and get to know we love hanging out and talking about the blog and going over the content. And this, like I said, this week is the bulk of Jack in the Box. And we talk about, we've been just talking about Hobie Palooza, but we're talking about Hobie Palooza this week in the blog. It's like it's like we timed this shit, guys. Like we didn't. I promise, we didn't.
This month was the most timely month of all of the member months. It's been
all seemed to work out so perfectly.
It really did. It really did.
And we're talking about Hobie Palooza this week in the blog, and here it goes. He gets announced he's going to be at Lollapalooza in Berlin. So, you know what? It's kismet. Anyway.
It is kismet. It is.
Come hang out. I'm done.
All right. So for random reasons, every time I've raised my hand up with this background, I've thought of that one meme where they're like, anyways, our next YouTube live is going to be on Sunday. So Sunday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. That's when we do our Sunday deep dive, where we dive deep into a topic that is either relevant to current events and or relevant to the blog. And so we pick a topic and we talk about it ad nauseum, and we go into it in depth. So please join us for that. We usually have quite a fun time on Sundays. So 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Come and join us right here. on this channel.
Here on this very YouTube channel.
On this very
On this
YouTube
very
channels.
YouTube. Yep.
Hit that
Thanks all
little
for.
hit that little subscribe bell if you want to be reminded when it's happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And thank you, Mary, who just joined our Patreon. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
yay! Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
Yes,
That's
as
so
always,
cool.
thank you guys so much. Oh my God, Sharice just said J soap.
We need,
Oh, no, I
we
love
need
J-Soap.
J-Soap.
Like we've already thought of
Okay.
a whole line of J-Hope.
The whole, like
I mean,
a whole.
To be clear, we do actually have an imaginary line of products that we can never sell, but we've already come
Yeah.
up with all the product names.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
We're
really
very,
have.
very
And
good at
a
naming
line
things.
of J-Hope skincare is at the top of that list of things that we can't
But
sell.
you have to. But the law
Desperately
legally, you have to put it on like this.
Yeah, you have to slap it on real
Well,
hard.
and you have to dot it, and then you have to
If you
pat.
don't-
Got it like this.
If you don't
real
slap
gently,
it,
and then-
it's
Yeah.
not properly applied.
Yeah.
There needs to
Exactly.
be force behind that.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Thank
Well,
you
have a good
guys
week,
so much for coming.
everybody.
Yeah.
Take care of yourselves.
Yeah, we love you all. We appreciate you coming and spending your time with us. And we will see you on Sunday.
Woohoo. See you on Sunday. Bye.